35 minutes left, a divine command from Archangel Michael to open this now. There are moments in life when the ordinary shifts into the extraordinary. Today, you are standing at the threshold of one of those moments. Archangel Michael is commanding you to open your heart, open your spirit, and open your mind to what you are about to hear. This is not just a message, this is a revelation. This is something that will shake the very foundations of what you thought you knew. The urgency of the hour cannot be overstated. You have 35 minutes left to respond. The celestial realms are calling your attention, and the message is clear: open this now, because what you are about to hear will change everything. The time for waiting is over. The time for hesitation is gone. This moment is divine, it is prophetic, and it is directly for you. You need to understand, God is orchestrating events behind the scenes, and you are at the center of something far greater than you can imagine. Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven, is delivering a message that cannot be ignored. You've been chosen to hear it, and it's no coincidence that this message is arriving at this exact time. So stop. Pause. Open your heart. Open your spirit. And listen. A heavenly messenger speaks. Archangel Michael's role in the divine order is one of strength, protection, and clarity. When he speaks with the authority of heaven. When he commands with purpose. And today, he has this message for you: open your heart, because shocking news is coming. The word shocking might make you uneasy. It might even fill you with a sense of dread. But remember, when God's angels bring messages, they are always wrapped in the Father's love and guided by His perfect will. This news may surprise you, challenge you, or even bring you to your knees, but it will ultimately be for your good. God never sends His messengers to bring harm, only to bring truth, light, and revelation. Archangel Michael is standing at the gates of your heart, his voice echoing through the corridors of your soul. He is saying, you must hear this. You must know what is about to happen. And you must prepare. The source of this message, your past choices. Why is this message coming now? Why is it so urgent? The answer lies in your past. The decisions you've made, the actions you've taken, and the paths you've walked have all led to this moment. Archangel Michael says this news is tied to your last, the last choice you made, the last opportunity you seized, or perhaps the last time you heard God's voice and responded. Your last is significant. It is the key that unlocks the meaning behind the shocking news you are about to receive. Archangel Michael is urging you to reflect, to remember, and to understand how your past choices have brought you to this pivotal moment. This is not about regret or guilt. This is about awareness. God is revealing to you the connection between what was and what is about to be. So ask yourself, what was the last decision you made that you knew deep down was guided by the Holy Spirit? What was the last time you heard God's voice clearly, and how did you respond? What was the last opportunity God placed before you, and did you take it? Your answers to these questions hold the key to understanding why Archangel Michael is speaking now. Shocking news, a divine revelation. Now comes the part that may leave you breathless, the shocking news. God, in His infinite wisdom, has allowed certain events to unfold in your life that are about to be revealed. These events have been hidden from you until this very moment. They are not random, they are not accidental. They are part of His divine plan, a plan that is now coming to light. Archangel Michael is saying, prepare yourself. You are about to see how God has been working behind the scenes. This shocking news may be something that shakes your understanding of what you thought was true. It may involve relationships, opportunities, or challenges that you didn't see coming. It may reveal hidden blessings or hidden dangers. But one thing is certain, it will reveal God's hand at work. You may discover that a door you thought was closed is about to swing wide open. You may find out that a relationship you thought was lost is about to be restored. You may realize that a challenge you thought would break you has actually prepared you for something far greater. The shock will not be in the bad news. It will be in the realization of God's overwhelming love and purpose. His ways are higher than our ways, and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. Isaiah 55 verse 9. What you are about to hear will remind you that even in the moments of confusion, God was guiding you towards something beautiful. Why 35 minutes? Why the urgency? Why 35 minutes? The truth is, God's timing is perfect. He knows exactly when you need to hear this message and why you need to hear it now. Archangel Michael is commanding you to open this immediately because the window of opportunity is brief. There are moments in life when heaven's timing aligns with earth's circumstances, and if we hesitate, we risk missing the blessing. This is a kairos moment, a divine appointment. It is not something to postpone or brush aside. The reason for the urgency may not be clear to you yet, but God knows what lies ahead. He knows what's coming tomorrow, next week, and next month. He is giving you this warning and this opportunity now, so you can be prepared. God is not bound by time, but He uses time to guide us. When Archangel Michael says, 35 minutes, it is a heavenly reminder that our time on earth is limited. What we do with this moment matters. Will you open your heart to hear God's voice? Will you respond to His call with faith and trust? What to do next? Now that you understand the gravity of this message, here's what you need to do. 1. Open your heart and pray before anything else. Go to God in prayer. Ask Him to prepare your heart for the shocking news you're about to receive. Pray for wisdom, understanding, and the strength to respond faithfully. The Bible promises that if we lack wisdom, we can ask God, and He will give it generously. James 1 verse 5. 2. Reflect on your last choices. Take a few minutes to think about your recent decisions, especially those that felt spiritually significant. Consider how those choices may have led you to this moment. As you reflect, ask God to show you what He wants you to learn from your past and how it connects to the news you are about to hear. 3. Stay alert and attentive in the next 35 minutes. Remain attentive to what God may be revealing. Whether it's through prayer, scripture, or a sudden realization, be ready to hear His voice. Sometimes the shocking news comes as a sudden insight or a conviction in your spirit. Stay open and expectant. 4. Trust in God's plan no matter how surprising or challenging the news may be. Remember that God's plans are always for your good. Romans 8 verse 28 assures us that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Trust that whatever is revealed, it is part of God's loving plan for your life. A final word from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's command is clear: open this now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't ignore the voice of heaven speaking directly to you. He is not speaking lightly. He is delivering a message straight from God's heart to yours. And the message is this: God is about to reveal something shocking, something extraordinary, something life-changing. Open your heart, open your spirit, and be ready to receive it. This is your moment. This is your time. And God is with you, every step of the way. There are moments in life when a message feels so urgent that it shakes us out of our routine. It compels us to stop everything, focus our full attention, and prepare ourselves for what we are about to receive. This is one of those moments. Archangel Michael, the heavenly commander who stands guard over the children of God, is delivering an unmistakable command: open this right now. You might be wondering, why the urgency? What is this shocking news? But before you even think of hesitating, remember who is speaking. This is Archangel Michael, the one who fights for God's people, who battles against darkness, and who is entrusted with messages of critical importance. If He says open this now, then now is the time to open your heart, your mind, and your spirit to what is about to be revealed. God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes His angels deliver His messages with a tone of authority that cannot be ignored. If Archangel Michael is ordering you to pay attention, it's because something significant, something life-altering, is on the horizon. This is not just another word of encouragement or a passing thought. This is a divine wake-up call. Open it now, because the news you're about to hear will set events in motion that you need to be ready for. The message you've been waiting for a long time. You've sensed that something is coming. Maybe you've felt a stirring in your spirit, a whisper in your heart that God is preparing to move in your life in a profound way. You've been praying, waiting, and wondering when the answer will come. And now, through the voice of Archangel Michael, God is sending a message that is both shocking and revealing. What is this news? What has God been waiting to show you? The answer lies in what God has been doing behind the scenes. He has been setting the stage, aligning circumstances, and preparing hearts for a moment of revelation. He's seen every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, and every step of faith you've taken. And now, He's sending Archangel Michael to announce that the time has come. This news isn't meant to alarm you but to awaken you. You are about to witness a divine unveiling, a moment where God reveals His plans, His protection, and His purpose for your life. But in order to fully receive it, you must be open and ready. That's why Archangel Michael's words are so clear. I order you to open this right now. This is not a message to put off or ignore. It's time to open your heart, open your mind, and open your spirit to what God is about to reveal. Archangel Michael's role in your life. Why would Archangel Michael deliver such a message? What makes this so important that one of heaven's mightiest angels would command your attention? Archangel Michael is not just a messenger, he is a protector, a warrior, and a guardian over God's people. In the book of Daniel, Michael is described as a great prince who defends Israel, Daniel 12 verse 1. In the book of Revelation, he leads the heavenly armies in the battle against Satan, Revelation 12 verse 7. When Michael speaks, it is because the message carries immense weight. He doesn't come to deliver casual words, he comes to prepare, to warn, and to guide. If Michael is saying that you're about to hear shocking news, it's because he knows you need to be ready. He sees the spiritual battle around you, the forces that have been at work, and the breakthrough that God is about to bring. He's been standing watch, interceding on your behalf, and now he's saying, open this now. The news that changes everything. So what is this shocking news? What has happened that Archangel Michael would issue such a strong command? The answer lies in what God is about to reveal concerning your life, your purpose, and your future. Your last act of faith has triggered a divine response. Archangel Michael is drawing your attention to something specific, your last step of faith. Perhaps you made a decision recently that seemed small or insignificant at the time. Maybe you reached out to someone in need, forgave someone who hurt you, or took a leap of faith in a situation that felt impossible. Whatever that last act was, it has not gone unnoticed by heaven. God saw it. He saw your faith, your courage, and your willingness to trust Him even when the outcome was uncertain. And now, He is responding in a way that will leave you amazed. The news you're about to hear is a direct result of your obedience. What you did in faith has set something in motion in the spiritual realm, and now that motion is about to manifest in your life. God is exposing hidden plans sometimes. Shocking news comes when God chooses to unveil things that were hidden. Archangel Michael's command to open this message immediately suggests that you are about to see the truth behind certain situations. Maybe there have been people, circumstances, or spiritual forces working against you without your knowledge. God is shining His light into the darkness, exposing what needs to be revealed. This news may surprise you, possibly even shock you, but it is ultimately for your good. God's revelation will bring clarity, protection, and a renewed sense of direction. What you learn from this revelation will help you make wise choices, avoid pitfalls, and walk confidently into the blessings God has prepared. A call to action. Archangel Michael's tone is urgent because this news requires a response. It's not enough to simply hear it, you must act on it. God's messages often come with instructions, steps of faith that lead to breakthrough and victory. Michael's command to open this message now indicates that God is calling you to take immediate action. He's asking you to trust Him fully, to follow His guidance, and to walk boldly into the next phase of your journey. This news isn't just meant to inform you, it's meant to transform you. God is calling you to rise up, to stand firm, and to step into the purpose He has for you. Why you must open your heart now. The urgency in Archangel Michael's words cannot be ignored. When an angel of his rank speaks with such authority, it's because the timing is critical. The news you're about to hear could change everything. Delaying your response could mean missing out on a divine opportunity, a moment of blessing, or a crucial piece of guidance that will protect and propel you forward. By opening this message, by opening your heart, your mind, and your spirit, you are allowing God to reveal His plans in full. This is a moment of divine alignment. God is bringing everything into order, clearing the way for His blessings, and preparing you for what's to come. But it all starts with your willingness to receive. Preparing for what's next. As you open this message and receive the news, remember that God's timing is perfect. Even if the news is unexpected or even shocking, it is part of His plan to bless you and to protect you. Take these steps as you move forward. Pray for clarity and strength before reacting to the news. Take a moment to pray. Ask God to give you clarity, wisdom, and the strength to respond in faith. He will guide you and provide the wisdom you need to navigate whatever comes next. Trust God's plan even if the news is surprising. Trust that God has already gone ahead of you. He is in control, and He is working all things together for your good. Rest in the assurance that His plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Take immediate action if needed. If the news calls for a specific step of faith, don't hesitate. Follow God's guidance and trust that He will provide everything you need to move forward. Your obedience will open the door to greater blessings and protection. Thank God for His faithfulness. No matter what you hear, thank God for revealing it to you. His faithfulness is unwavering, and His love for you is unending. By giving thanks, you are acknowledging that He is in control and that He will lead you through any challenge or blessing that comes your way. Archangel Michael's final command. Archangel Michael's words still ring out. I order you to open this right now. This isn't a casual suggestion or a mere invitation, it's a command from Heaven's guardian, a call to pay attention and prepare your heart for what's about to be revealed. The shocking news you are about to hear isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to awaken you, guide you, and position you for the next chapter of your journey. Open this now, and know that God's angels are surrounding you, His Spirit is leading you, and His blessings are waiting for you. This is why our moment. Open it immediately, and let God's plan unfold. Shocking news that changes everything. What is the shocking news that Archangel Michael is delivering? It's this: your last action, your last decision, has unlocked a divine sequence of events. What you thought was a small, insignificant choice was actually the trigger for something far greater. Heaven has taken note, and the spiritual realm has shifted. What was once hidden is now being revealed. This news may surprise you, but it is meant to awaken you. It is meant to open your eyes to the reality of the spiritual battle that surrounds you. Your last action did not go unnoticed. It carried weight, and now that weight is being brought into the light. The Archangel says, "What you did last matters more than you know. And now you must prepare yourself for the outcome." This is not about punishment, it is about revelation. It is about understanding the ripple effect of your choices and how they fit into God's plan for your life. Archangel Michael's divine instruction. The message is not only about the news you are about to hear, it is also about what you are called to do next. Michael's command is not just to open this message but to open your heart to what God is showing you. You are being called to take action, to respond to the revelation with faith, courage, and obedience. Heaven is not sending this message to frighten you. Heaven is sending it to equip you, to prepare you, and to guide you. The Archangel's words are meant to strengthen your resolve, to sharpen your focus, and to remind you that you are not alone in this journey. What do you need to do now? You need to seek God's guidance. You need to pray for wisdom. You need to ask for discernment so that you can fully understand the meaning of this message and how it applies to your life. And you need to trust that God's plan is unfolding exactly as it should. God's plan, your response. What Archangel Michael is revealing is not random or accidental. It is part of God's divine plan for your life. You are not reading this by chance. God has brought you to this moment because He wants to show you something important. He wants to remind you of His presence, His power, and His purpose for you. The shocking news you are about to hear is not meant to discourage you, it is meant to awaken you. It is meant to help you see how your actions, your choices, and your faith all play a role in the grand design that God has for you. Even the things you thought were small, your last word, your last prayer, your last step, are part of something much larger. Be ready, be prepared. Archangel Michael's command is clear: open this now, for what you are about to hear will change everything. You must be ready to receive it. You must be prepared to take action. The time is now, no more waiting, no more hesitation. This is your moment of divine revelation. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open your spirit. The Archangel's words are not a suggestion, they are a call to action. He says, "You must hear this now." A final word: Trust in God's timing as you receive this message. Remember that everything is happening according to God's perfect timing. Archangel Michael's words are part of a larger plan, one that is designed for your good and God's glory. Trust in him, rely on his strength, and know that he is with you every step of the way. Open this now, and let God's revelation guide you.